Today I am going to share one of the most loved recipes ever, that is Korameenu fish Pulusu. I have taken 3 fishes weighing about 2.5 kgs, and after cleaning them I've got about 1.5 kgs of meat. I have taken fish pieces of about 1.5 inch for this recipe. This is my maternal grandmother's unique way of preparing fish pulusu with her own homemade fish masala powder, and later on my mom used to prepare it and I used to have this regularly in my childhood days. So this is one of my personal favorite recipes since childhood. So among all the available varieties of fish, this particular fish has remained my favorite because of having minimal bones and amazing taste. Korameenu fish is also called as mural or snakehead. So I have thoroughly cleaned and washed the fish using salt, and let's get started. So for the marination of about 1.5 kgs of fish pieces, add half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. Coat all the fish pieces with these spices and let them marinate for about half an hour. Meanwhile, let's prepare the other ingredients. So in a bowl, take about 100 grams of tamarind. Rinse and wash it thoroughly to remove any dirt, debris or unwanted particles. After rinsing and washing the tamarind, add some water and let this soak for about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare some other ingredients for the gravy. Here I have taken 2 big onions. I have peeled and roughly chopped the 2 big onions and added to a blender jar and made a smooth and fine paste of it. Then take 2 medium-sized tomatoes, roughly chop them, add them to a blender jar and make a fine paste of these tomatoes as well. Pour the onion paste and tomato paste into 2 separate bowls and keep them aside. Now let's prepare some masala powder. For that, take 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, half teaspoon fenugreek seeds, 1 teaspoon mustard seeds, 4 green elaichi or cardamom, 6 cloves, 1 big cardamom or black cardamom, cinnamon stick of 1 inch size, about 10 dry red chilies, half teaspoon of peppercorns. Now take a pan. Once the pan gets heated up, add all the spices and dry roast till they turn fragrant. This would take about 2 minutes on low flame. Remember to fry them only on low flame and keep stirring in between so that they do not burn. Now transfer them to a plate and let it cool down. Meanwhile, let's extract the pulp from the soaked tamarind and add about half liter of water and put this aside. So the whole spices have been cooled down completely. Now let's add them to a blender jar and make a fine powder out of it and keep this aside. So till now, as a part of pre-preparation, we have prepared a masala, onion paste, tomato paste and tamarind water. Let's start the cooking process. So for fish curries, I always prefer a wide and flat bottomed vessel so that it ensures uniform cooking for all the fish pieces. So take about 150 ml of oil. Then once the oil gets heated up, add 2 sprigs of curry leaves. Once the curry leaves splutter, add the onion paste, mix everything well and saute till the raw smell of the onion paste goes away. Let this cook on medium flame for about 4 minutes till the onion paste turns to a beautiful golden color. Now add about 5 slit green chilies, mix everything well. Let this cook for about 3 minutes on medium flame. Then add about 2 tablespoons of freshly prepared ginger garlic paste and saute for about 2 minutes on medium flame. Keep stirring till the raw smell of the garlic goes away and you see the paste starts to stick to the bottom of the vessel and release oil. Now add the prepared tomato paste. Mix everything well. After mixing, cover and cook for about 5 minutes on medium flame till we see the oil starts to separate from the gravy. So it's been 5 minutes here and the oil started to release. So let's add some spices. Add 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, half tablespoon of normal red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of our freshly prepared masala powder. Keep stirring for about a minute on low to medium heat. Then add about 2 tablespoons of water so that the masalas don't get burnt. Now let this cook for about 3 minutes on low to medium heat till we see the oil starts to release from the gravy. So after the oil starts to release, add the tamarind water. Mix everything well so that all the spices, the gravy and the tamarind water are blended well. At this stage, check and adjust the salt. So I felt a little salt can be added. So I have added about 1 teaspoon of salt, mixed everything well. Then at this stage, close the lid and let all the gravy come to a boil on high flame. So after the gravy comes to a boil, as shown in the video, add the marinated fish pieces one by one. Gently slide all the fish pieces into the gravy to ensure that all of them are covered in the gravy. Once you see that all the fish pieces are submerged in the gravy, close the lid and let it cook for about 5 minutes on high flame. So after 5 minutes, take a spatula and gently toss the fish pieces. Make sure you're not poking the fish pieces or else you will break them or split them apart. Then cover with the lid and reduce the flame and let it cook on medium flame for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, we'll give a quick mix. So this time we are not going to use the spatula but gently hold and shake the vessel so that all the pieces are mixed in the gravy. Now again close the lid. Now reduce the flame and let it cook for about 5 minutes on low flame. So after 5 minutes, repeat the same process. Do not use a spatula. Gently shake the vessel, cover it and let it cook for about another 5 minutes on the same low flame. Let's check again. The fish pieces are about 80% cooked. So let's just cover and let it cook for another 5 minutes. Then add 1 more tablespoon of the prepared masala powder. Shake the vessel gently and leave it on low flame for about a minute. So it's been a total of 25 minutes after we have added the fish pieces and it is completely cooked now. So let's garnish with some freshly chopped coriander leaves and add 1 teaspoon of ghee on top to give a rich flavor. And let's turn off the stove. See the beautiful color and the perfect texture of each and every fish piece in the gravy. As this dish goes well with rice, I am serving it with some hot rice here. Do try this fish recipe which we have made with freshly prepared masala powders, and do let me know how it turned out to be. So if you like this video, do check the other videos on my channel as well, and don't forget to subscribe for more such interesting recipes and cooking videos. Enjoy and subscribe for more.